Hey, it's Mark the Guitar Guy here, back with another lesson for you guys. And today what we're going to be doing is something kind of different. We're going to be learning about theory. However, it's in a way that I would teach theory. So there's going to be some things out there that may, if you've done some sort of theory training before, it might sound a wee bit different, but we're approaching something from a different angle, as we can do with guitar and music. And also the stuff I do is related to guitar. Okay, if you're a keyboard player, this might not make a lot of sense because we're cutting out a lot of stuff. So we're going to be basically hacking theory. Now the way to do this, and the way to help you do this, is we're going to need to learn a few fundamental things to help us with our theory. So the first thing we're going to be doing today is we're going to be learning how to do a full major scale, what I call a full major scale. And it's going to be in a scale shape that you can apply anywhere, and it is the full major scale. Because everyone I know that when they learn guitar, they always learn, for some reason they get shown a C major scale, which is really only helpful if you're playing C major, to be honest. And most people go, I don't even know why I know this, but I know how to play a C major scale, which, by the way, is just do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Beautiful singing, eh? There'll be an album coming out, I'm sure, with that song. Now, what we're going to do is start off by learning a shape, which is the full major scale shape. Okay, so bear with me. We're going to do, in the case of starting today and getting somewhere with this, we're just going to start with the A major scale. We can move it anywhere, but we're going to do it in A. And the reason it's an A, because the first note we'd start with is the A note on the top string, which is the 5th fret on the top string. Okay, so start with your first finger there. It's going to be quite a stretchy scale, so I'm going to show you quite an advanced scale. So the added benefit to you is you get to learn this cool shape that's way more cool than the basic shape that most people get shown. So what we're going to start off with is the notes of the 5th fret. This is on the top string, or the 6th string. Then we're going to play the 7th fret and the 9th fret. Okay, so those first 3 notes. You just play that any way you want to. Make sure your little finger's on the guitar, or you've got some sort of anchor maybe with your right hand when you're playing that. But all we're doing is playing that. It's quite a stretchy scale shape. So the way to do that is to play your first finger, second finger, and little finger, or 4th finger to do that. So that's the top string. Next string, same thing again, exactly the same. Okay. Doesn't matter how amazingly you play this. At this stage, we just want to know what the notes are and how to play the scale shape. So the first 2 strings are covered, which is 5, 7, 9. Next one's 5, 7, 9. Then after that, we're going to do 6, 7, 9. And then the next string is 6, 7, 9. Okay. Then the next strings are going to be 7, 9, 10, 7, 9, 10. So it's quite cool because the scale shape is done in a way we've got 2 groups of the same shape or the same pattern, 2 groups of the same pattern, 2 groups of the same pattern. So it's broken into three steps. Now I'm playing that reasonably fast. You don't have to play it fast. We just want to know what the notes are, and then we can do them anywhere. Now okay, and if you want to, you can go up and down that scale shape. It's a really handy scale shape to know for soloing and that sort of stuff as well. But for theory-wise, what I want you to be able to do is just to be able to do that scale shape anywhere. And we're going to be able to hear that do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. You can hear that. You'll notice the scale shape continues on. And of course that would naturally make its way up the guitar. At this stage, we just want to be able to do that one scale shape. Okay, so that makes it an A major scale. Now we'll understand why it's called an A major scale and that sort of stuff in the actual course when we get right into it. But let's try putting that in a different position. Okay, we're going to move it slightly. We're going to do it just 2 frets lower, so it starts on the G note. So now it's a G major scale. Same pattern though. So in this case, it's going to be 3, 5, 7, but you can see the gaps and the intervals between the strings. 3, 5, 7, 4, 5, 7, 4, 5, 7, 5, 7, 8, 5, 7, 8. Okay, so that scale shape can be moved anywhere, and now we're in the key of G major because we moved that scale there. So at this stage, I just want you to get really good at doing that scale shape, and then we come back with a later lesson. We're going to understand a lot more of this stuff. So we're going to be finding out Mark McKenzie's, or Mark the Guitar Guy's, hacks for doing theory for guitar. So hopefully, I know there's a little bit of information in there. Hopefully that's some fun and something a little bit new for you, even the way I'm playing that shape. And I want to see you for this next lesson, because we're going to understand why we're doing that and how that applies to what we're going to be doing for learning chord structure. Okay? We'll see you guys again later on. Mark the Guitar Guy signing off.